This is your sign to move away from Microsoft, Google, and Apple products and embrace the free and open world that's powered by Linux. I'm going to show you an example of Ubuntu and why it is one of the most important softwares in the 21st century. First of all, it's a modern OS like the Mac or Windows, and it provides all the abilities to control your interface right from touch as well as through a keyboard. From the middle, you have your notifications, you have your calendar, and from the left, right, you have your basically Tasker app manager. So this goes to show that it's a very, very powerful software, and using this software, you can accomplish everything that you could on any other normal Mac or PC. But why is this important? Why is the Ubuntu experience so important? Let me just pump up the brightness. So the Ubuntu experience is critical and important because it is powered by a free and open source community which has regular updates, and it is works exactly like a PC does. If you can see, it has a taskbar on the bottom with some status bars on the top with some information. And people would be asking, you know what, I'm a full-time gamer, so Linux is not for me, it's garbage. I'm a newbie at Linux, and I can tell you that I've been working with the Steam. I've been working with Epic Games, and everything just works like a charm. Yeah, I did have to do some tweaking. I did download some softwares. Again, like I won't get into the details, but yes, if you're working with Steam, everything's perfect. If you're working with Epic Games, yeah, you need to do some workarounds. This is a very, very standard laptop with the standard NVIDIA MX, some crappy graphics, and I'm having fun. I'm playing CSGO. I'm playing what's that awesome game? It's Project Cars. It runs like a beast. And again, if you want to see Project Cars, let's go into it. Let's not talk. Just talk. Let's do the action and show. To all the gamers outside. Corporate people, yeah, they would be like, oh, we have all these settings and all. You're putting all your 50, 60, 100,000 employees data at risk by giving it to Microsoft, Google, Amazon services. Why wouldn't you get a simpler that has less problems, less tweaking required, very straightforward interface? And as you can see, meanwhile, Steam is getting updated. So why would you want to risk all of your corporate data? Linux is free and open source. It's managed by Canonical, and it can just be a pleasure, to work with such devices, low on RAM, low on standby, and they work with even like before dinosaurs were here. It would run the software runs. So throw any. I have some ThinkPads from the past. Just throw in Ubuntu, and they just work. Compared to Windows 11 and all its requirements. Even if I bypass the TP 2.0 requirement and put it on a crappy like old laptop, it would burn the hell out of the motherboard or something. So that's how bad it is, and that's how optimized this Ubuntu is. And that's why I say that after using it for a while, the problems I had, I think the pros shine the cons. The cons, of course, you won't have compatibility with the proprietary apps. I do understand that, but there's always workarounds. There's always sandboxing, some remote software, which with you can use Linux.